to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today we are doing a gym setup and haul video. So I have done one of these before and I will link it up here. In that video I got everything from Kmart and it was really cheap. It was back when the lockdown had just started in Australia and I didn't know how long gyms were going to be closed for. And I just needed a few bits of equipment so I could do some workouts at home. I got dumbbells, I got a gym ball, I got a kettlebell, I got a flat bench, and all that came to under $200, I'm pretty sure. So if you want to check that out, click the link up here. But what I'm doing in this video is showing you what I've bought since then. So obviously the lockdown has extended a lot longer than everyone thought in the beginning, and it has become apparent that having a home gym is the way of the future, and it is so important because, you know, there may be other pandemics like this in the future, and at the moment we still don't even know when gyms are going to reopen in Australia, in Victoria. So we invested in some more gym equipment from Gym Direct. So firstly, we got a barbell along with 150 kilograms of weight. We also got a squat rack and a power rack, so I will show you all that. The power rack is probably the biggest purchase and it cost around $600, but I think it is definitely worth it because it can take a lot of weight. I looked online and it said it can take up to 1,000 kilograms of weight, and of course we're not going to be using that much weight on it, but it's just good to know, to have that peace of mind that you are not going to break the equipment, whereas the smaller squat racks, I'll show you, it can't hold as much weight. I'm going to show you the setup of that power rack. It took us about an hour and 15 minutes to set up, 2 people. And then I'm going to show you a gym tour of all the other products I have. I have some things, as I said, from Kmart, some things from Gym Direct, and a couple of items that we were given by a family member. So I'll show you all of that, and then I'll also review all of those products and let you know if I recommend them or not. So stay tuned to the end to watch all of that. I hope you enjoyed this video, and with all that said, let's get straight into it. Alright, so this is the initial setup of our gym before we actually purchased the power rack. As you can see here, we have the squat stand, the barbell, all the bumper plates, as well as some dumbbells, and the flooring we're putting down here was just from Kmart. So we had a couple ourselves, we also had some given by friends, and we just used that as the flooring. I would actually like to purchase some proper thick gym flooring in the future. However, it's pretty expensive, and for the moment this does fine. Now, as you can see, the power rack came in 3 separate boxes, and just make sure when your delivery guy comes that you get all 3 boxes, because our guy actually delivered 2 and then came back in a couple of hours with the 3rd one, which was fine. It's all good. We got it in the end, and we weren't even setting it up yet at the time anyway, so it was all good. But just so you know, there's 3 boxes. And there are quite a lot of different parts that you have to assemble. They give you all the nuts and bolts in the packet, but they don't give you any spanners or Allen keys or whatever they're called. So you have to make sure you have a toolkit yourself. My boyfriend had his own toolkit, so it was no problem for us. However, it did take quite a long time because you have to hold one of the bolts while you spin the other one around, if you get what I mean. So it would be a lot easier if you had a professional screwdriver that you could attach some attachment to. We didn't have that, but I mean, it was still fine. It took us about an hour 15 in total to set this all up. Alright, so now it is the next day and I just wanted to move things around to make the gym space a bit more easy to use, and it was really quite easy to move that power rack. I mean, you probably need 2 people, but it's not overly heavy. And then yeah, we're just kind of setting up the gym to make it the most easy to use as possible. And here it is. So this is the final gym at the moment. Obviously there's more things I want to buy, like flooring, and I want some stands so I can stand my weights up rather than just leaving them on the floor. But anyway, we have this little box here in the corner, which is where we just put our bands and sliders, chalk as well, and we also leave our gym shoes in this little box because it's just better to have our gym shoes in the gym so we don't have to remember to bring them in. And then, oh yeah, this is also the kind of instruction manual they gave for the power rack, and it's not very detailed. They do tell you exactly where you need to put all the bolts, but yeah, it's not a super detailed, but you know, it's pretty intuitive, so I'm sure you'll be able to understand once you get it all out of the boxes. Then here I just put some of the bands that we use pretty regularly. This band we got from Gym Direct, so I'll leave a link in the description box below to that one. And then yeah, here's the power rack. So the bars you see there are obviously adjustable. You can adjust it to whatever height you want, as well as the little knobs on the top. They're also adjustable. And yeah, that's how it looks. It is really sturdy. It's really solid, and yeah, it's worked really well for us so far. Would highly recommend. Then here are my dumbbells and kettlebell. I got most of these from Kmart. However, I think a couple of them are from Gym Direct, the 3 kilos and 8 kilos. Then we have a trap bar, which was given to us from a family member, but we think that was also from Gym Direct, so I'll give a link to their one below. Here is the bench, and here are the bumper plates. So these are really good rubber bumper plates because you can drop them on the ground and they don't make a loud crashing noise. So would highly recommend these. Also, they look really nice in the black color. So yeah, it's really, really working well for us. And here you can see me trying to do a pull-up, which I can't quite do yet, but I do it with a band usually. Anyway, I'm just showing you here. Obviously, you can use the power rack for squats. You can put those bars lower so that if you happen to drop the weight, it would drop onto the bars, just to make it a bit safer. Yeah, so here I'm just showing you how you can change it. It's so easy to just twist to the side and pull out. It's one of the easiest ones I've ever used. And yeah, it's been really easy to use and good so far. So I definitely recommend this product. It is very sturdy and it's actually a pretty good value for the price. So I had a look on Gym Direct and this was the cheapest one. There are a lot of other more expensive ones and I don't really understand why they're so much more expensive, because this really does the job so well, especially if you're just using it as a home gym. I guess maybe if you had a commercial gym, you'd want something, I don't know, maybe denser, I'm not really sure, but this one works really well for a home gym. And now I just wanted to show you a bit of how to use this squat stands, they're actually called. So here you can use them for bench press. It's really great to use for bench press because it's really easy to have them at that height, but you can also adjust them to a lot higher. And it's perfect for me. I am 5'10" and my boyfriend's 6'3", 6'4", I think he's 6'4", and they work well for both of us for squats and everything. So they definitely do have a good height range, and I think it would be perfect for any heights really. So here you can see I am adjusting it, and it's actually pretty simple to adjust. You just have to pull that little knob out and then it kind of clicks in, and then they have that extra little metal screw for safety. The only thing I would say with these is that when you have them right at the top, they do wobble a little bit, like not very noticeably, but as you can see here, when I move it, it does wobble slightly. So that is why we ended up getting the power rack, because we just didn't feel like it was quite safe enough for when we're doing very, very high weights. I personally don't do very high weights, and if it was just me, I wouldn't have had the need to buy the power rack, but because my boyfriend is an athlete, he lifts very heavy weights every week, we thought it was necessary to get the power rack. So as you can see here, it's great for squats. It's also great for things like Romanian deadlifts because you do have those little things that sit out. You can actually lay the barbell onto that little shelf height thing there, and you can load weights on each side and it keeps it stable. So say for example, I put like 20 kilograms on one side, it's not going to tip over, like it does keep the weight stable. And I don't know if that's partly due to the way the barbell's made and also the way the squat stands are made. So having it at that height is also good for things like overhead press, split jerks, and also exercises like front squats. So here I just wanted to show you the quality of these bumper plates are really, really good. And then I just quickly wanted to show you the weighted balls we have. One is from Kmart and the other one is from Buffalo Sports. So I'll link those in the description box below as well. Alright, well that is the whole haul video. I hope you enjoyed this video and got some value from it. I will put links in the description box below to all of the equipment I have mentioned from Gym Direct, as well as the link to the Kmart haul video if you want to check that out. I really hope this helped you, and please let me know if you have any other questions. Just leave them in the comments section below. I'm happy to answer any questions you have about any of these products or anything else gym related. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really supports my channel and it really helps me to grow and to be able to reach more people. As well as if you like my content, please hit that subscribe button as well. I post a lot about nutrition, fitness, as well as mindset. So if you're interested in any of those things, please be sure to check out my other videos. I'll link some videos that I think you might be interested in the description box below as well. And with all that said, I hope you have the best day. I hope you are safe and well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!